chasing the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up, it's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Rebuttal Entertainment. Hit the like button if you're watching the video. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. Oh, we had a wonderful weekend of boxing. We're going to talk about it all, man. Teo I discouraging, Bud's fraud Crawford fighting leftovers and has-beens, and everybody is applauding him for it. Oh, we got a lot to talk about in boxing today, man. We got a lot to talk about. Y'all come on up in here, hit the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Who we got up in here? Oh, we got Tony K up in here early. We got Tony up in here, doing her thing. I don't think she watched the fight, but, she's going to talk about it, even though she didn't watch it, And for all the women who comes in here, you know what we do for y'all, man. You know what we do for y'all. Yeah, dig the kiss for Tony K, man. Dig the kiss for Tony K. Yeah, man. So y'all come on up in here. Let's talk some boxing. I see y'all up in here. Let's talk. What y'all think of Teofimo Lopez? What y'all think about Keyshawn Davis? What you think about Terrence Crawford's performance? It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to talk about, man. So, I was and what you think about Big Baby, Little Baby? I was disappointed in a couple of things, man. I was disappointed in a couple of things. A lot of these fighters, man, we really not going to tell. Really not going to tell how good they are until they get in the ring with better quality opponents. Until they get in the ring with better quality opponents, man. Because Terrence Crawford was getting hit a lot yesterday. I don't know if he was doing it on purpose. I don't know if his legs gave out on him or he just, knew the guy couldn't do nothing with him. Big Baby Gerald Miller, Little Baby, he get hit entirely too much. I don't want nobody saying that guy is ready for Deontay Wilder. That fight be over with in one round. That fight will be over with in one round, you guys. So let's stop that nonsense right there, man. And Teofimo Lopez, you need help, champ. Once you start doubting yourself in boxing, you don't need to be boxing. You know what I mean? Tony say, I did not. I am supporting my favorite channel and podcast. Once you start doubting yourself, you don't need to be boxing. And Teofimo do not need to be boxing, you guys. He need to get down, get his team together, get his actions together, get his life together, and then start. He might have to just start from scratch. Because once you doubt yourself, you're done. Lorenzo up in the house with Butter, the best boxing podcast on YouTube. What's going on, Lorenzo? What you think about the fights yesterday, man? Y'all hit that like button while y'all up in here. It helps the channel. It let people know show them what they missing. The best boxing podcast on YouTube, no discrimination. Come on in and talk your talk. So y'all tell me, man, come on up in here, tell me what y'all thought about yesterday. I even got criticism for Keyshawn Davis. He ain't got no pop, or that dude just take punches. It seems like to me now, all these younger fighters except Javante Tank, they fight alike. Keyshawn fight like Shakur. Devin fight like, they all just stand there in the pocket and move around, and I don't know, man. They have no chance to get the fighters back in the days. No chance. Hey, Brenda, what's going on, Miss Lady? Hope everything is well. He said, Martin got it right. Here you go, baby. Yeah. You know what? He did. He did. Um, Actually, it was two knockdowns. It was two knockdowns, and they only gave him one. I had Teo losing a decision. Lorenzo said, "Yeah, I had him losing too." But then, he doubting himself. What's going on with me? Am I good anymore? I mean, once you start doubting yourself, you need to start doing something else. He need to go back to when he first started, get that hungerness, that desire. Maybe he need to switch trainers. Put his father in a different circumstance. Oh, look who decided to grace us with his presence. My God, number one, number two, number three, number four, Bud Entertainment guy, Boston enthusiast, I ain't gonna say Scotland, UK, Scotland. My God, my God, Boston enthusiast. What's going on, Boxing B? I hope everything is well. I hope everything well, man. Y'all let me know now. All right, let's start fight by fight, man. What y'all think about the Teo fight? You know, Everything is good, man. Oh, we got the big dog in here, and I'm ready for him today, baby. Yeah, we got big dog up in the house early. It's a lot going on. Yes, my man. All is good. That's good, man. Brenda say Teo is done. Is he really done? Is he really done, Brenda? Boxing E, all right, let's start. What y'all think about Teo performance? Did he lose? Did they take it from him? And his attitude, towards at the end, he seemed so down. I kind of feel sorry for the guy, man. You know, he questioning, is he good anymore? Do he still got it? You just got to get better. Like I said, he need to reevaluate his whole situation. He got to reevaluate his whole situation. Y'all please hit the like button while y'all been here. I appreciate it. It helps the channel. Big Dog say, Teo is done. Dirty Bob had them scorecards done before the fight. Sanders was robbed. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Martin beat Teo in my opinion. Told y'all Martin ain't no chump. He been beating good guys. AM and pro. Okay. Amateurs and pro. Teo even said, do I still got it? Done. Exactly. And that's, once you start doing that, man, it's a done deal. Once you start questioning your own skill set, it's a done deal. He got to reevaluate his situation. Never had it. He never had it. Oh man. She said he never had it. Wendell say Teo said he was running. I call it good boxing. Well, man, we say that's running, man, but that's the way the man boss. That's the way the man boss. You got to cut them wings off and put them pop on them, slow them down, take body shots out, man. But I ain't never. If you go watch Teofimo when he fought Lomachenko and go watch his last two fights, he look like a totally different person. Do y'all see how wild he is? He jumping in with no defense. He leave himself wide open for counters. I'm like, what is wrong with this dude, man? But I blame the people around him, his father and all these people that, got him on his horse. That's crazy. Teo needs to lose his pops. He's holding him back. Can't take him any further. Yeah. Yeah, his father, man, it just even if his father was giving him good decisions, telling him good advice inside the ring, his father he's just a pain in the ass, man. I hate to say it that way, but he is. He needs to put him in the background. Let him just do other stuff, man. Find somebody else, man. He need a new word. Teo got to get his crackhead daddy out of his corner. He is getting worse. Yeah, it's like, how you gonna win when like your pops like he want more of the attention than the actual fighter, man. You know, your father want more attention than you. So how Teofimo gonna win? We got the Eagle in here, 12-1. What's up, Eric? Tell me about what you think about the fight if you've seen it. Teofimo Lopez, that's the first fight we doing. We're gonna break down all the fights. The Teofimo Lopez fight. What do you think about it? Big Dog say Teo had physical advantages over overrated Loma. He is food at 140. Regis is right. He will put Teo in the hospital if they fight. And you know, Rio Regis also had some compassion for Teo. He just tweeted, man, he think Teo need help. You know what I mean? Because once you start questioning your body, your ability, you know, you need to get away from this game for a minute, man. He said he hope Teo get the help that he need, man. Because him going in back in the gym right now and just doing sit-ups and stuff not going to help his mental or his well-being. Teo need to get his behind out of that gym, get him out of that weight room, go talk to somebody and go get some help, man. Or what's bothering him. Maybe something is bothering him we don't know about. And tell us for reality, Pop. I think it's time for a change. You know, you be my manager, you move in the background, and let's do differently. Y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. I appreciate it, man. Lorena say Martin said Regis will kill Teo. He will. Teo, man, I ain't never seen him like that, boxing. I ain't never seen Teo come in looking all wild, throwing wild punches, man. I mean, he ain't had no kind of defense. It's from day and night. It's from day and night the Teofimo that fought Lomachenko. Bud did what he had to do. Eventually, is a good B-level fighter. Ain't no B-level fighter. Man, that dude a C-level fighter, man, best. Massive improved since he lost the main machine 4 years ago. Man, that dude's a B-level fighter, man. Teo, my man, but he looked like some shit. Okay, let's call it what it is. His pop is a fuck up. He is a cancer to his mental, and that too much pressure to carry on going into a fight. Exactly, that's what I'm just talking about. You know what I mean? Teo ain't the biggest 140 pounder either. He gonna have a tough time at 140, man. Yeah, Regis is crazy. He better get that big payday and then tell Teo to get some help. At least the Bob check won't bounce all over LA. Well, his check didn't bounce really. It was too much. They flagged it. So I don't know how they flag a champ, but unless he ain't got no real money up in his bank account, he say that's what happened. So his own wife wouldn't let him take the kid. Did anyone catch that? Yeah, that's misconstrued too, Brenda. I'm pulling everybody card today. That's not what happened. What happened was the security guards and the people from the people at the event, they said no. They said, you know, you don't want the kids up in this ring. You don't know what's going on in the ring. That's what happened. It wasn't his wife. Loma was injured against Teo though. Yeah, he was. You know, I ain't paying Big Dog no mind. No, Big Dog is a hater. He always gonna be a hater because he's a Devin Haney lover. But we'll see what Devin Haney gonna do, and you know, maybe next year. There comes a time in every man's life where you got to let your dad know that you are a man and can stand on your own too. If he can't see it, his Teo job to let him know. Exactly. And the thing about it, I don't know if y'all know it or not. Y'all know they broke up before, right? Y'all know they broke up before. Teo, they got so pissed, Teo got rid of him. Yeah, people throwing stuff in the ring and shit sometimes ain't they play for a baby. And that's what they told him. And especially the COVID protocols and all that stuff. So, you know, the security people and the people from the commission, they told her, no, Teo, no, let keep your baby right there. And that's what happened. They admitted it at the press conference. Not at the press conference, I mean, in the alley, talk there, alley. What up, everybody? Don't know how to feel about Teo fight. Well, you need to tell us, champ. You need to tell us because he ain't gonna last fighting like that, man. He is not gonna last fighting like he ain't gonna beat Josh Taylor or Catterall fighting like that. You know, coming in wide open with no defense. Y'all know my motto. My motto is control aggression. My motto is control aggression. And Teo do not have that. He do not have no control aggression, man. He just jumping in there, running around, trying to cut the man off and all this stuff, man. He act like he forgot how to fight. That's what it seemed like to me. He act like he forgot how to fight. I mean, he act like he don't know how to fight no more, man. I'm like, what's going on with that? Keyshawn Davis ain't got no power, man. Exactly. So you heard when I first came in, oh, yeah. Let me tell y'all, we about to start talking about all this stuff. Let me tell you, Keyshawn Davis, is it me or all these dudes fight just alike? Keyshawn Davis, Shakur Stevens, and Devin Haney, all of them fight alike. But you know, Devin moves more than them. But Keyshawn fight just like Shakur Stevens. You know, and they just alike. No pop. He has no power. We could knock that dude out. Tank would knock that dude out in 3 rounds, man. It wouldn't win 3 rounds. You know, and that's what I keep saying. People keep talking about, no, that power will make a difference, man. But that power will stop you from going 10 rounds, 12 rounds to 2 rounds or to 3 rounds. Stop making excuses for overrated Loma. He wasn't injured in his 2 losses. He just got his ass kicked versus Toledo and Teo. And he got a gift in his last fight. Overrated. Well, okay, well, that's your opinion, champ. You know, and this is our opinion. This is our opinion. You know. Now this needs to be a lesson to all y'all who swear Devin is invincible. Big Dog, well, make sure Big Dog really listen. If shit got real for Teofimo, the the one who cracked, what do you think the 140 is going to be like when Devin move up? I keep telling y'all better listen to me, man. Listen very closely. Listen very closely. This is another reason I really think they're going to squeeze every inch and ounce of sweat out of Devin Haney so he won't move up to fight, move up to 140 to fight them monsters. Watch what I tell you. You know? I let my ass off. If you think Loma is overrated, you Dick, what's that? Dick K, what DK? I don't even know what that means. Salido was his second pro fight. He was robbed too. He was injured versus Teo. We all know the truth. Exactly. Nobody has knocked out Devin opponents from last night. Man, get out of here, that bullshit, man. Devin's some shit. Yeah, you want to talk quiet? That dude ain't that good. Let's see what he do when he fight better quality opponent. Some of his flush punches had 0 effect. 1,000%. Exactly. Keyshawn Davis opponent from last night. Yeah, ain't nobody knock him out. He ain't stunned the dude. You know, you say nobody knocked him out. Tank would have knocked him out. Go look and see. Well, who was his past fighters? Did he fight anybody who got pop? You know, yeah, he was a vet. But y'all on Keyshawn like this dude is the business. He don't look. He's a good fighter right now. He got a lot of improvement to do. But I'm telling you, the much shit he talk, he need to be knocking people out. That's what he need to be doing. All that shit Keyshawn Davis talk, he need to be knocking people out. You know, all this bull crap and stuff like that. Nah, we're gonna see. You know, we're gonna see when they get in there with better quality competition, man. All these dudes, man. I mean, Keyshawn Davis, he just looked like a regular guy with a jab. You know. Every time you post boxing E, you show you don't know shit about boxing. Loma been overrated. Get off his nuts. Big Dog, stop the bullshit. Stop the bullshit. How is he overrated? You do a lot of talking, champ, but you don't explain nothing. You just keep saying somebody is overrated. You stop listening to these dudes. How is he overrated? Who he lose to? And that Salido fight was tight. It was tight. You know, right after the Teo fight, he went and got surgery. And I don't people can tell you, I don't care for Lomachenko, you know, but y'all got to stop the bull crap. Facts is facts, man. Keyshawn got 7 fights. Can he get some damn time? Yeah, well, stop acting like he's God. Just like y'all like Devin is God. You really hate Loma, don't you? Yeah, he do. He lost to a damn journeyman. Salido wasn't shit. You know what I mean? Hey, I hear you talking, champ. You know, I hear all the stuff you're talking. But I know one thing I can say. Lomachenko's resume is better than everyone at 135. Everyone. Facts over feelings. It's the truth. His resume is better than everyone at 135, champ. You know what I mean? He says all gravy. And y'all keep saying he's overrated. Tell us who fought better opponents than him. Y'all, y'all do all this fucking faking and talking and typing and stuff like that. Yeah, he's overrated. Who fought better opponents than Lomachenko? Name one 135-pound fighter right now who got a better resume at 35 than Lomachenko. I mean, it ain't hard to prove this shit. You know, y'all keep saying this overrated shit. Listen to them other dudes, man. Who got a better resume? You know, they compared Loma to Floyd and Mayweather. They said he was the number one pound for pound over Bud, Canelo, and Spence. Well, that was the past. Them niggas just trying to sell him. Everybody knew that wasn't true. Ain't nobody Floyd Mayweather. Not even your boy Devin Haney. Not Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, I mean, let's talk. You know, who said that was true? They tried to make him the great white hope. We all know that, and he wasn't. But he have a better resume than your favorite fighter, my favorite fighter, and everybody else's favorite fighter. Facts. Facts. You want to tie it to your opinion. It's all good. Nah, don't let him go boxing. He get on his ass. He always running his mouth. You know what I mean? And because, he don't like a certain type of fighter. And he always on Devin nuts. Don't give him a pass. Don't give him a pass at all, man. But yeah, man, I mean, Teo really needs help. And hopefully he'll go get it, man. And somebody pull him to the side and tell him he got to refocus and rededicate himself. Because Timothy Bradley said, at the boxing interviews before they the next day they go out and fight, when him and Andre Ward was talking to Teo, he said he sounded like a different person. He sounded lost and confused when they went in to interview him before, when was it, Thursday night before the weigh-ins and stuff like that. They say that didn't even sound like the Teofimo he know. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody riding nobody's ass. He ain't my favorite fighter. You don't know boxing in that case. You don't know boxing because you just talking. You ain't told me one way he's not overrated. Tell me. Stop the bullshit and tell us how he's overrated. You put too much emphasis on that Salido result. It was his second pro fight, about 100 low blows, 2 watts it back. Loma won by 2 or 3 rounds. That means he's overrated. Y'all still riding his ass. Loma, I ain't nothing special. What is special about him, Lou? Boxing, not a damn thing. I ain't say nothing was special. I say he has a better resume than your favorite fighter and my favorite fighter. You say he overrated. Well, he have a better resume than both of our favorite fighters. You know what I mean? He fought the best. And that's all I'm saying, man. I'm not going to keep getting into it with him. You know what I mean? He really was injured when he fought Teofimo Lopez. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Everybody got their opinion, but this is the Rebuttal Entertainment. Got to speak facts on here and not just say a guy overrated because you say he overrated. He supposed to be overrated. Get out of it. Where they do that shit at? Not here. You know what I mean? But let's move on to the next fight. You know what I mean? Y'all favorite fighter turns Bud Crawford, David Avancian. How do y'all like that fight? How did y'all, from round 1 and round 6? Who did y'all have winning until Bud knocked him out? And what do you think about the way Bud fought? How do you think that fight went? Loma is an elite fighter. If you don't think so, you're wrong. Loma damn near 40. He should have a better resume than a 23-year-old boy. Okay, you know what? Now you're just talking. You're just talking now, big dog. You're just talking. How he should have a better? Which one you talking about? Who's 23? Devin? You know what I mean? You talking about Devin Haney, the guy who what's Devin record? 28? No, the guy who had 20 motherfucking fights in Mexico. Mexican fighters. Come on, man. Talk facts. Stop spitting bullshit. The dude fought all Mexicans. All Mexican fighters, champ. If that's the best you can do. No, I don't care about that. No, we're going back to what you said. I told you sometimes you just say stupid shit. You know what I mean? You said he damn near 40 and should have a better resume than a 23-year-old. You know what I mean? And that's you talking about Devin Haney, right? Devin Haney fought all his fights in Mexico. His whole entire career. He fought 5 fights, 4 fights that wasn't in Mexico. Stop it. Stop the nonsense. Facts over feelings, champ. Stop the bullshit. You know what I mean? He fought his entire 90% of his career in Mexico. Then you talking about he should have a better resume. Well, how can you have a better resume than the dude that fighting not even C-class fighting X, Y, Z class fighters in Mexico? Come on, man. I mean, you just talking, like I said, you just talking, champ. You just talking. When Haney whooped Loma in 2012, well, that's when you talk. Yeah, he does have a better resume. After Haney destroyed Loma, I don't want to hear shit about overrated Loma. You cats are done. Prime Rigo, Gary Russell are better than anyone on Devin resume. Man, let me tell you, man. Terrence Crawford, David Rancian, let me say this to people. How do y'all think that fight went, man? I mean, he did what he's supposed to do. He did what he's supposed to do, went in there, adjusted and knocked him out. But what gets me about these Terrence Crawford fans, what gets me about these fights, I mean, they celebrated. Man, you would have thought he beat Earl Spence Jr. The way these people act, you would have thought he beat Earl Spence Jr. when he just beat David Arancian. A guy that Mean Machine knocked out, sparked out. The guy Mean Machine stopped in 6 rounds when Arancian was better than he was now. Let me say what Terrence Crawford is doing, and maybe y'all can correct me. This would seem like he's doing. He beating these nobodies for his fan base can always have his name in his mouth saying that he's the greatest when he hasn't even fought anybody. Yeah, did you see he destroyed this guy? Mean Machine, Lamar, everybody beat that guy 5, 6 years ago. So Terrence Crawford is fighting these has-been fighters that his fan base keep applauding. They keep applauding. He did what he had to do, but it just don't make no sense. It was a typical Bud fight, but slower. He jabbed, pot shot it, picked his spot, and stopped a lower level opponent. All his fans who streamed his fight went crazy. He probably had 152 buys. Bud needs to face one of the top guys next. I swear to God, man. Sick of these B and C level guys and washed up former champ. Is my shirt on in the mail yet? I called a 6-round KO. Bud just destroyed another C-level sparring partner. One, we ain't had that going on for this fight. I would never have anything going on with Bud fight unless he fight Earl Spence Jr. or Keith Thurman or Boots Ennis. Then I'll put some merch up. How about I put some merch up of him fighting a bum? Y'all need to stop the bullshit. And I'm with you on that, man. His fans keep praising this stuff instead of saying, nah, bud, we're not going to take this no more. And Boots Ennis said it right. I was available. Instead of him picking David Arancian, I was available. Why Terrence Crawford didn't pick Boots Ennis? Why Terrence Crawford didn't pick Boots Ennis? That's all I want to know. Why he didn't pick Boots Ennis, y'all. You know what I mean? I want to know why Bud didn't have to switch his gloves when they exploded. He was out there bare knuckle fighting. You know what, big dog? You right. I don't even know. I asked that same question on Twitter and ain't nobody answered. Boxing E, do you know why he? If I was David Rancian, I'd have told the ref, nah, I'm standing right here until they change them gloves. Till they change them gloves. Yeah, his fans just keep eating it up. Yeah, they're eating it up, man. It was a good knockout, of course. He did what he supposed to do, but when they gonna say when? But what is the rule on that? I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up. Why they didn't stop the fight? Because they always have spare gloves in the back. Why they didn't stop the fight and make him change them gloves? Do anybody know? Because I damn sure don't know. David Ransom needs to sue Nebraska. Yeah, he do something. Why? But and if you think about it, the commission that they had, they look inexperienced. You know what I mean? And what kind of gloves was Bud wearing for gloves to explode like that? I don't know. Kind of fishy. Something kind of fishy there. Because Booth would have been all over him with a cheap suit. Can't blame Bud. He getting 10 million and selling out his hometown. Yeah, yeah, that exactly crazy. Bud ain't look sharp. Spence Booth Ortiz would have destroyed him. He got hit too much. He got hit too much. He got hit way too much. You know what I mean? He got hit a lot, man. You know, and if that's power punches, like people like Keith Thurman or Booth or Earl or somebody like Virgil Ortiz, and he getting hit flush like that, I don't know. That wouldn't last like that, champ. It wouldn't last like that. And he looking at, I don't know, maybe it's me. He looking his age, champ. I'm telling y'all now. He ain't looking too good, man. You know, Bud got his gloves from Margarito. Oh man, I think Crawford was getting hit too much before he got the KO. Yeah, 1,000%. You know, his fans going to say, well, he was in there, just working on his inside game. But everybody know Bud Crawford can't take that much punches. He did. His reflexes is not what it used to be. The boy 34, 35 years old now. I wouldn't have fought with them gloves. I'd have told them they had to change them gloves. I'm sitting right here on my stool until they get that man some new gloves. It's just simple as that. Bud is a typical slow starter, downloading data, as they say. Yeah. My source said BLK Planet told Bud if they got to get another pair of gloves, it was going to come out of that check, that Fender bounce. Nah, he getting paid. Both of them got paid, but I don't know, man. That's my evaluation of Bud, man. He just beating these caliber fighters, and people just keep saying, giving him the recognition of what he, that he's the bad pound for pound, baddest man on the planet. He tweeting, "This what I do." You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, come on, man. You act like you stopped a A-level fighter. Did y'all see him? No, I'm like, come on. Y'all like this man, the guy that dropped Bud, beat the same guy that Bud just dropped. Stop. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. F Bud in his pocket. He ain't giving fans the fight we want. Who cares about his money? Exactly. Canahan know how to get them defective gloves. Crawford versus Vanderbilt sold 15,000 pay-per-view buys via Black Planet Prime. 15,000? Hey, how many did it? No, they didn't, Boston E. You lying like on or what? You lying like on. That's all they sold. Oh my God. Bud computer on dial up now, and that ain't gonna work versus Earl or Booth for that matter. 15,000. That's what they said. He sold 15,000 pay-per-view buys via Black Prime. Oh my God. Boston E lying, man. Cause I'm gonna research that shit. Man, we can't tell. We think about it. We really can't tell how good he is until he get in ring with better fighters. So all y'all come on up in here. I see a lot of people in here, but they not, tell us what y'all thought about the fights last night. Come on up in here. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. Tell us what y'all thought about Bud Crawford, Teo, and the rest of them last night. Look it up, Tony, because Boston E be playing a lot, man. They won't release the numbers. It is definitely a flop. Oh, okay. Oh God. You can look it up though, because it's on the I forgot what the Nielsen something, No, I told him I'm just playing. I knew that shit wasn't wasn't real. I was gonna go Google that shit. But he got to do better, man. If he want to get other people to respect him as a fighter, as he say and his fans say, a future Hall of Famer, he got to fight better fighters. He got to fight better quality competition. Ain't nobody just gonna sit here and give him that, man. What that? That's crazy. Oh man, Black Prime going to say this was his biggest pay-per-view. Exactly, definitely going to say. Tony said she's about to search that shit. And his biggest payday. Yeah, you know, they're going to say, but people ain't going to believe it. You know, because some of his biggest fans, like Mr. Man, they ain't do no, you know, they streamed it. He ain't buy no pay-per-view. I mean, Bud Crawford did what he's supposed to do. But I'm telling y'all, he got to do better, man. He got to stop fighting these dudes that don't nobody give a fuck about, don't nobody care about him fighting, man. He got to fight better quality opponents. He got to fight these A-level opponents. Keith Thurman, Virgil Ortiz, Boots Ennis, Earl Spence Jr. You know what I mean? And if he want to jump out, let me ask y'all a question. Do anybody think he really serious about moving up to 154? Because the way Avancian was hitting him yesterday, if 54 pounds was hitting him like that, he going to sleep. He going to sleep because his defense was lacking yesterday. He get hit too much. It probably be something like that though. They are a new platform. It will 100% be a massive flop. Their YouTube channel doesn't even have 1,000 subs. Black Prime can't even go live. Level. You right. 1,000 exactly, man. You know, man. Oh, look who done jumped in the chat. My God, Front Desk say, Luke, Crawford fight was better than Teo hometown golden ticket fight. Man, it was 1,000%. Hit the like button while y'all been here, man. Hey, Front Desk, I was so disappointed in Teofimo, man. I just hope he get his shit together, man, because he's not gonna last at 140. And Irk was right. Keep telling you guys, I've been saying it for how long? There's the reason Devin Haney taking his time going up to 140. It's a big reason. Bud ain't even beating Castano. Yeah. Good fight. Good fight. If Castano crack him like that, it ain't gonna work. Teo lost big time. What's up, Addison? How you doing, champ? Tell me what y'all think about the fight. Teo and Bud Crawford, Addison, the Front Desk. Yeah, y'all, and hit the like button if y'all don't mind, man. I appreciate it. Hit the like button, man. You right. Teo lost, man. He got re-evaluate what's going on in his boxing life, man. Right now, he need a change. You know, if I'm him, I'm getting rid of a lot of them. I'm getting rid of all them people. I'm starting off fresh. I keep some people. I get my father out my corner, move him up somewhere else, let him handle some other shit. Because when a guy want more limelight than you do, there's a problem. You know, when a guy that trying to get more limelight, like his father was, more limelight than him, there was a problem. To me, seems like Top Rank keep trying to pump him up to be something, but he ain't got it. Yep. Bob said it last night. Bob said, I don't know. He didn't look that good. I still think he won, but I don't know what's going on. Bob said, I don't know what's going on. Bud Crawford is chinny. Did he hurt Bud in the second round? Something like that. Teo's still young and he has talent. If he get rid of his dad and work hard, he could still be successful. Exactly. And I tell y'all all the time, Addison, Front Desk, if you guys go back, watch Teofimo Lopez when he fought Lomachenko. Watch how calm he was, not just jumping in all wild, no defense, his chin not tucked in. I mean, he really disappointed me. I'm like, why is he running in like that? If that was him fighting Tank Davis, that fight would have been over in 4 rounds the way he was fighting, man. It's just crazy. Post Loma, his ego went sky high. He been getting reality check after reality check ever since. Exactly. And 140 is a different breed. 140 is a different breed, and I'm going to say it again. You know, yeah, yes, 1,000%, man. 140 is a different breed. He gonna have to change. He gonna have to get out there and do things differently than what he did. You know. Oh my God! Thank you, Boss E, with the $2 euro, baby. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. You know, y'all put the bombs in there for Boss E with the $2 super chat, baby. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. Facto feelings in here, man. Exactly, man. Facto feelings. Oh, my guy here, Diego. What's up, champ? Hit the like button while you're up in here. Everybody coming in tonight, man. That's what I'm talking about. Diego say, now that Teo is WBC mandatory, readers might mess around and stop him. No, no, no. He ain't going that route. He ain't going that route. He going to Josh Teller and Catterall route. He ain't going to Regis route. You know, Bob even said that. Bob said, no, he going to face the winner of Josh Teller and Catterall. You know what I mean? Diego, what you think about the fights last night, champ? Yeah. He's like, nah, man, he ain't going that far. He gonna face the winner of Josh Teller and Catterall. That's what he's doing. You know what I mean? So, you know, he better get better because one of them gonna be, you know, one of them will be better. And he's like, Teo has been fooled by that social media crap. He's trying to present himself to be more than what he is. 1,000% correct, Fondes. 1,000% correct. And like Boston E said, ever since he fought Lomachenko, his ego, his pride, everything just went up fivefold, man. You know what I mean? That all that macho stuff and stuff like that. Now he adds the people, you know, did he lose his touch and all that stuff? You know, I feel for the kid. I just hope he gets help because I think he's a good fighter. Hope things are good with your old man, Tony. I'll give you a message on Instagram. Yeah, I really do hope Tio get better and see some help. Because if your mind ain't right in that boxing ring, you know, you might as well quit boxing. If your mind ain't right in that boxing ring, you might as well quit boxing, man. And right now, he got a lot going on. His father, his baby mama, his kid, and all that stuff going on. And he trying to fight this. Josh Taylor or Catterall will beat him. The way he been fighting, nah, he don't want that smoke, man. He don't want that smoke. I'm telling y'all now. Yeah, he don't want that smoke, man. He just sitting in there trying to get in and throw power punches and stuff like that. Hey, and see, did Teo even jab yesterday? And his father was telling him to jab. The dude wasn't even jabbing. He wasn't listening or nothing, man. It's like if he gets frustrated too quick. That's my opinion. But that's y'all. I think Teofimo Lopez gets frustrated too quick, man. You know, so that's my thoughts on it, man. Hope wish him well, man. But in terms of Bud Crawford, I don't give him no. I'm not jumping for joy because he knocked David Avancian out. He did what he supposed to do. They've been beating that dude for the last 10 years, man. Like I said, Mean Machine knocked him out in the same round. But yet his fan base they really gonna make him seem extraordinary. They're gonna be like, Earl don't want that smoke now after that. I'm like, who the fuck did he fight? David Avancian, and y'all talking about don't nobody want that smoke. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. The heavyweight Anderson needs to get some defense. Another heavyweight would have flattened him. Say like Wilder. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up because that was going to be the next topic after Crawford. Let me tell y'all something about Gerald Little Big Baby Anderson. He better not stop jumping there with Wilder. I'm just telling you now. His last 3 fights he got hit. Clear. He can take some punches, but he ain't taking Wilder punch. He need to work on his defense. Stop trying to show off and be serious from start to finish. You know what I mean? He get in the ring, want to play around and all that stuff, man. Let me tell you, man. Wilder will knock that dude until tomorrow. He will like Front Death say, he will flatline his ass. You know, Big Baby got a lot of work to do, man. I don't care what nobody say. The dude is talented, but you just cannot keep getting hit like that in the heavyweight division. Dylan White would hit him like that, he'd have went down, and Dylan White a bum. If Dylan White hit that dude cleanly like that, he's going down. Anthony Joshua hit him cleanly like that, he's going down. I'm telling you. I mean, I was disappointed in him too. I was disappointed in a lot of people last night, man, even though they won. They're going to say Jared Anderson looked amazing last night. Great seeing the American talent working with elite champions like Tyson Fury. He ain't look amazing, Diego. Where you get that shit from? That dude took too many punches, man. He won the fight. Yeah, but he took too many punches. You cannot take too many punches like that, Diego. He's a heavyweight. You know, when you're a heavyweight, you cannot take them punches. You just can't. Y'all hit the like button while y'all up in here, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Little Big Baby was taking too many shots. He will get chin checked from top heavyweight. Exactly. Exactly. Them UK dudes will flatten his ass. I'm telling you. Wilder will flatten his ass. You know? Come on, man. He cannot take them punches. Teo might be on that chinny list, too. Yeah, it's time to put Teofimo Lopez on the chinny list. You right, Lorenzo. I got to put him on the chinny list now, man, because he done got knocked down the last 2-3 fights, man. I know what's going on with Teo, man. I wouldn't say Big Baby looked amazing. Not at all. Not at all. He was getting caught flush nonstop until he got to stop it. 1,000%. He fighting in the hardest punching division in boxing. You cannot get square hit like that. That's the second time. His last fight, he was getting hit square like that. You hit when you fighting them punches, he ain't gonna make it, champ. I hate to tell y'all now, he is not gonna make it. Keyshawn look like money, Luke. I don't know about that, champ. He look good. He remind me of Shakur Stevenson. They fight the same way, no pop. And that dude, people say, well, that dude, he could take some punishment. Yeah, but the way Keyshawn was hitting that dude flush, front death, supposed to took him up out of there. You don't agree? He was hitting that dude flush, and dude wasn't going nowhere. Nowhere. You know, because you know me, I judge these dudes sometimes when they talk all that crap. And Keyshawn talks a lot of shit. He did what he had to do. He's sharp and all that. But if you ain't got no pop to take these dudes out, you might be in trouble, man. AB made some good point about PBC making fighters fight every 18 months. Yeah, well, that's because they got like 200 people on that stable. Not Al and them need to get rid of them. I mean, send them over to the Black Planet. Hey, send them over to Black Planet. They want them has-been fighters. Send them over there. You know? He right. You know, and he made another point, you know. But this, when you starting off at a streaming service like Black Planet, you know, they're gonna pay you up front and whatever it's worth, you know what I mean, just to get started. But Al Heyman pay you front end some in the back end, and you ain't got to. But you know, with Black Planet, you ain't got to you know, wait for your money. You get it all in the front end. So that's what AB was saying too. You ain't got to wait. You get paid. And hey, I understand, man. But you also, most of theirs on pay PBC's on pay per view too, so you got to wait for the back end money. What happening over there? What's happening over there? I don't even know. You know what I mean? But we're gonna see. Because like I said, they ain't even got 1,000 subscribers. Where they getting this money from? I know the investors, and I gotta send Coach Calvin a message. Coach Calvin think Black Planet is owned by black people. It's not. It's owned by two white guys. I like to see Sandor Martin against Gary Antoine Russell. That would be a good fight for Gary to see how he handles him. Gary stops him within 6. After saying all that, you say Gary stop him in 6. Oh my God! And I put Gary Antoine Russell picture up on Twitter and said, "What a takeover at? I'm looking for him and his daddy." Teo is food for Gary Antoine Russell. That's what I put up there yesterday. Fighting like that, it ain't lasting. He ain't gonna last no 7 rounds, man. I agree. Dude was just tough, man. Yeah, 1,000%. He was. Fun that tougher than a mug, man. How does fighters stay sharp though? They don't. You know what I mean? Like they gonna have to, like I said before, Al Heyman and PBC have too many fighters up under them. Al need to be straightforward with them fighters, even though they love Al, because Al straightforward to him. He helped them a lot. He gotta let some of them fighters go, man. He had 205 fighters up under his banner. Like you said, how they gonna stay sharp? They fighting 18 months, 12 months, and stuff like that. Not getting paid. Nah, you got to go request your release. Black Prime can't be sustainable throwing all this money at fighters with no decent income. You know how it was. It's gonna be just like the zone. It's gonna be just like the zone. You first come out, you throwing all that money in, all that money to these fighters, right? All that money to these fighters, and not getting and got coming in. So just like in life in general, when you got more going out than coming in, there's a problem. And eventually there will be a problem when you got more going out than coming in. Lou, what do you think about Crawford undercard with Lil Boosie getting beat up by Cyborg? oh, oh man. They say the real titties beat the fake titties, something like that. I don't know, something like that. Man, they're gonna have to better that. So their next fight is Adrian Broner against Red Cat. What I already knew, that's who he was gonna fight. And Tevin Farmer fighting Mickey Bay. So hey, they're gonna get all the guys whose career is like 90% over. That would it sound like to me. Except Bud, well, Bud 90% over too, because he ain't fighting that much longer. To see how he handles his style, I mean, it's gonna be hard. It's hard to fight Gary Antoine Russell, champ. Once Gary learned the art of not jumping in, you know what I mean, just control aggression and getting off that line and moving his head, ain't no stopping. The young dude too tough. He could take a punch, and he can pop, and he can jab, and he can fight. It's gonna be hard beating Gary Russell Jr. They ain't gonna feed Teo to him. They ain't even think about that, champ. Southpaw, boxer, runner, level out. As Teo would say. Hey, you saw how Sandor Martin fight when he fought Mikey Garcia, man. That's what he do. You know? He ain't coming in to do those slug fest where you can properly slip one and catch him. Nah, man, it's boxing. Hey, it's called boxing, but not running. Now I understand you boxing, but when you get in there and get to running around, moving all day long, oh man. Mind me of Brigo. Why was Cyborg versus Boosie only 2-minute round? They guys should be fighting 3 like the rest of them. Y'all better stop, man. Y'all better stop. Oh my God. You know, they and you know them the kind of undercards you're going to see on Black Planet because the money situation. They gonna pay these guys high, value, money. They're getting them upfront straight money. So if they give him Terrence Crawford and Adrian Broner and all the known fighters 10 million, 5 million, 7 million, they ain't got no money to pay the undercard. So you're gonna have to look forward to them undercards like that for a minute. They're gonna until they try to establish themselves and you know get better fighters on there who want to take a little bit less. You know, and these fighters like AB and all these guys, they're gonna use them for every money they got. Look, I'm Adrian Broner. I'm fighting on your platform. Nah, you gotta pay me. You know what I mean? You gotta pay me 4-5 million to fight. And that's what they paying AB, 4-5 million a fight. He signed up. He say a 3-fight, 12 million. That's 4 million a fight. Be good to see how AB looks in February. He fight in February. He seems to have turned a corner. He talked well and seemed better. Not sure about his pot belly though. Hey, look, you go to his Instagram. He training this girl. He need to be training himself. You know, he need to be training himself instead of his girl. So let me ask y'all, man. Let me ask y'all. Out of all the fights, what fight disappointed you the most? What fight disappointed you guys the most? I got, to me, to me, it was Teo. It disappointed me because I thought he really was gonna do a better job than what he did. Then it wasn't Crawford though, because we knew Crawford was going to do that. We knew Crawford was going to do that, so it wasn't Crawford. It was Gerald Miller. He get hit too much, man. Even though he won knockout, devastating fashion, stopped the guy, he get hit too much, and he fights heavyweight. He get hit cleanly. He get hit cleanly, man. You can't do that. He getting hit clean like that. I just don't like it, man. Hopefully somebody talk to him and tell him he can't keep taking shots like that because he's gonna take a shot like that. They're gonna put him down or it's gonna wobble him. He's gonna be in trouble. So he's gonna have to change the situation, man. I mean, Boston, Gerald Anderson, yeah, I couldn't believe the shot he was taking. Man, no head movement at all. Straight on the line, get hit flush. He went back one time, I thought he was hurt, but he wasn't. He got to change his game plan. And I'm quite sure they telling him he got to stop taking them fight. But he be so much into the movement in a moment, showing off, laughing, smiling, going there, trying to take your guy head off and stuff like that, and don't care no well-being of his own defense. No defense at all, man. I mean, these guys fools, man. Terrence Crawford, he get hit. He was getting hit, caught a lot. Ransom just put what he was doing. What's my guy name? The winky right defense. 2 elbows up, come forward, and throw pop. That's his offense. 2 elbows up, come forward and throw punches. And they made this guy look like Terrence Crawford was a killer. Man, I can't tell y'all, man. You cannot make this stuff up, man. And I don't know, man. Hopefully, things get better, man. And these fighters will do what they're supposed to do. But if we don't get Terrence Crawford fighting a A-level fighter, I'm never gonna give him his credit. Ever. Never, ever give him his credit until he fight an A-level fighter. It's just simple as that. Him fighting David Rancian is not gonna make me give him credit. because he had a devastating knockout. When this guy done been knocked out before 5 years ago, when Vita Pro, but like I said, Mean Machine knocked him out. So it wasn't no hell of a thing. It ain't like Crawford knocked somebody out who never been knocked out or stopped or something like that. You know? Yeah, I mean, maybe they'll wake up, the Crawford fans, and maybe they won't. But one more thing I gotta wait a minute, what Lorenzo say? Ellie was interviewing Holyfield. Holyfield said Tank is different. He like Pernell Whitaker with power. Yeah. Man, did you see Tank videos to be putting out? Man, Tank is people gonna be in trouble. Now I see what Calvin and them said. This guy is focused, man. He really is focused, man. The whole card was weak as water fuck Bud. Jay, man, Jay come in with one-liners and leave, man. He tripping. Jay, you got to stay a little longer, man, because I need your opinion on some fighters, man. I want your opinion on Crawford fight, Teo fight, Keyshawn Davis, and Big Baby. You know, you ain't got. I know you're a busy person. Boston needs to say, looking forward to Tank versus Garcia after New Year. Charlo versus Tim Tszyu too. Good start to the year. I hope we get the fights we want first half of the year. Allison say, did you see the video Crawford being interviewed by Brian Cluster saying Keith Thurman ain't serious about fighting him? Yeah, I heard him. I heard that bullshit he said. You know, but why he ain't offer Keith Thurman that money, same money he offered Mia Khan? That's why I say Bud always running his mouth, man. That's all he do is run his mouth, man. Keith Thurman would have took that $7 million. He would have took that $7 million, and Al Haymon would have let him take that $7 million. Bud don't want no smoke, man. He just want to keep fighting these low-level opponents so his fan base can keep. Oh yeah, you see that devastating shit. Tank is his prime now. I hope he just continues to fight elite guys out the line. Time to win titles and unify. Crawford is worried of Keith Thurman power is so spent. Jay say, Teo wash. David is all box, and Big Baby still has only 4 bouncers. hey, look, hey, Jay, is it me, y'all? Like I said, is it me or Keyshawn Davis fight just like Shakur Stevenson? They fight just. I see why they love each other so much. They fight just like it. Have the same power. None at all. Bud wouldn't fight Thurman unless he already knew he was done. Exactly. He ain't want that smoke. And I tell people, no. So it wasn't. Earl Spence wasn't the first fight that Bud up. It was Keith Thurman. Something about Thurman asked for $10 million. Nah, get the fuck out of here. Bo Mack even said it. Keith Thurman would be a harder fight than Bud. He admitted that because you know. Thurman got that pop, champ. You know, Keith beats Earl. I will be laughing my ass off. Yeah, because you're gonna be thinking about me. That's all. You know, I'm going. Look, you know, I'm going. I'm going live for 24 hours. Keyshawn doesn't commit to his punches and act like a little girl. You know what? I don't like the way he fights. I mean, it's good to have confidence, J.A., but all the bullshitting and playing around in the ring, man, you know, then what's kind of get mad at me? I forgot who it was. Got mad at me and say, man, they need to up the level of competition Keyshawn fighting, man. You know, they need to up the level of competition. You know, these dudes get in there playing around with these has-beens and bums. How is that building them up? How is that building them up? I see Farm and Mickey Bay on Broner undercard. Yeah, oh man, these, like I said before, Black Planet is getting these older fighters who's done, you know, trying to make, you know, build their thing up. Who want to watch that shit? You know, and they fighting in Atlanta. Buzz sold out. He fought at home. He fought in Omaha. Of course he's gonna sell out. These people gonna come watch him. That's all. These people gonna come watch him. All the top ranked guys get showcase fight after showcase fight, and their comp level never goes up. Yep. Hey, JA, Tank just said the same thing. Go on Tank Twitter. He said all the top rank for all these guys get promoted and on the same level. You know what I mean? But none of them get any better. Tank say, they're all trash. Oh man, looks like Keyshawn is stuck amateur and pro style. Like he's still adjusting. His power punches don't seem to trouble any of the guys he's fighting. Stuck between. Oh, he's stuck between his amateur style and his pro style. That what you're trying to say? He ain't got no pop, man. I mean, when you fight a guy that can take them punches and you hitting that guy square like that, and the guy ain't even, man, the guy was just like, okay. They say the guy was tough, right? Okay, I understand that. But the way Keyshawn Davis talked and like I mean, you couldn't put this dude down? Man, get out of here, man. I don't know what's going on with him, man. They need to stop talking then. If you can't put these guys down, you doing all that talking. Stop talking, champ. You know, because he don't impress me. That he don't impress me. I wonder why you guys keep giving these new guys that comes into boxing, the young black guys and all this stuff. You know, they are the next great fighter. You know what I mean? Every young black guy coming in here, they are the next great fighter, and we gotta support them. Why? I don't. Gotta support nobody. I'm not gonna say these dudes are the next great fighters, man. Just because they look good in the amateur and they get in pro and beat these powder puff dudes, man. Just like you guys are high on Speedy Rashidi Ellis. I'm not. I'm not high on him. Some people got good chin. Exactly. Yeah, you're right, Addison. That dude had a hell of a chin. So let me ask you a question. Excuse me. Let me ask you a question. If that was Tank Davis hitting him, you think he'd have stood up? Addison, if that was Tank Davis hitting that man like Keyshawn Davis was hitting him, you think he would have stood up? People get far too ahead themselves, 100%. They all of a sudden a class killers when they've proved nothing. 1,000%, man. I just hate when people does that. I hate it. I wasn't impressed by any of the top ranked guys yesterday. Me either. Me either. And you know what? I thought it was just me. I told somebody that. They told me I was hating. I say, how am I hating? I say, how am I hating? Gerald Miller, J.A., Gerald Miller got hit too much. He fight Wilder will knock him out in one round. The one round, he gets knocked out. He take too many punches. His last fight, he took a lot of punches. Keyshawn Davis, he did good. He beat the dude, but I'm like, come on, man. Get him out of there. Stop showboating and get him up out of there. Teofimo, he lost. I hate to say it, the guy is lost, man. You know, he got to clean his whole boxing community up. His father, his trainer, his promoter, his girl, his wife, everybody that's in there, he got to get rid of, man. Teofimo Lopez need to reevaluate his situation in boxing, or he's done. Somebody gonna knock him in the spark out. Last two fights he got knocked down. So I'm with JA. Ain't none of them dudes on top rank card. Like Tank said, they all trash. You know what I mean? It's just crazy how they make these dudes bigger than what they are, man. You cannot continue to get hit clean like these guys was. I mean, Addison said, no, exactly. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, Addison. Little Big Baby gonna be good. He just gotta stop getting them punches. He gotta stop taking them punches, man. Even if that was trashy Dylan White. If Dylan White would have hit Little Baby that hard cleanly, or he'd have went out. Telling you, he would have went out. I'm back and now can sit back and chime in. Damn, I miss everything. Yeah, you did. You say, and Alexander threw the same combos at the same pace last night. Like, damn, dude, these motherfuckers. Yeah, they high on the kid. The kid can fight, they high on him, man. But I'm like, wait a minute. I mean, he all right. I don't know. Maybe it's me, man. Maybe I'm just too old school. That's what it is. I think it's me, JA. I think I'm just too old school for these dudes, man. I didn't like him questioning himself after the fight. He needs to go away and sort himself out. 1,000% boxing E. I mean, I know a lot of people don't care, man, but if he questioning himself, and I've said it again, I'm gonna say it 50,000 times. He need to go away, like I said, reevaluate his situation in boxing, his trainer, get his daddy out of there, because his daddy wants the limelight more than he do. And when your daddy wants the limelight more than you do, it ain't gonna work. Move his daddy up some. Get him out your training. Move him so you won't see him. Move him upstairs. Let him manage some shit. Let him go worry Bob Earl. Talk to Bob about fights instead of you being in there and stuff like that. But his daddy did tell him some good stuff last night. If you listen to the corner, he told him some good stuff. Teo wasn't paying him no mind though. And if he ain't gonna pay you no mind, what you in the corner for? If Teofimo Lopez is not gonna pay him no mind, he don't need to be in the corner. He's like, Teo Sr. still got that Bobby Brown jaw too. Y'all stupid. What was Teo Sr. doing with the boom box in the ring? I don't know what the fuck he was doing. And that's what I'm trying to say, man. Teofimo don't need all that stuff in his life, man. But you know what? Let me skip the subject right quick. Is this something keep popping in my mind that I don't know why it keep popping into my mind, man? Earl Spence Jr. got 9 lives. He got 9 lives, champ. Did y'all see that car, man? He lucky his car was bulletproof or he would have been dead. I mean, and it wasn't his fault. The guy stole his grandmother's car. The kid stole his grandmother's car and had no license and ran a red light. But this second car accident, major. Dude, you need to walk. You need to walk. Thank God ain't nothing happened to the dude, but man, how much bad luck can you have with cars, man? I wish the man luck, man. Something got to give. Stay your ass in the house or something. So he's a 14-year-old asshole. You know what I mean, J.A.? Stay your ass in the house or something, man. He got 9 laws, boxing E. I don't know what the fuck he was doing with that boom box, though. KJ say, I was never big on Teo. He didn't look good, but also his opponents have an ugly style. Okay. But do me a favor then. Y'all do me this favor because, I'm not high on Teo, but I like Teo. I want to get his life together. Go look at the Teofimo Lopez that fought Lomachenko. Then go look at Teofimo Lopez last 2 fights. Totally different person. Totally different person. He wide open. He's jumping in. I mean, it's like he's running in. That's why he keep getting popped and knocked down. No defense. With Lomachenko, he was caution, precise, attentive, and all that shit. He was a totally different fighter. He said Earl needs to redo his driver's test. It wasn't his fault that time, champ. It wasn't his fault. Spence needs to get a driver for real. Yeah, 1,000, man. And JA, it keep popping in my brain, man. I don't want nothing to happen to the kid, man, but damn. And he said it. He was lucky that truck is bulletproof. And the doors and all that shit is steel. It's crazy, man. KJ say ride a horse. KJ, that'll be even worse, man. They can't see no horse at night, man. He just need to, I don't know what maybe he need to stay his ass in the house. How about that? For the time being. Stay in the house. Maybe that's what he need to do. Even then, Teo depended on being explosive when Loma pressed the gas. He was kind of lost. Yeah, but he wasn't jumping in wide open. Man, yesterday he was just going like this and just jumping in He ain't have his hands up. I'm like, the fuck wrong with this dude, man? And Tim Bradley say when they interview him, before the fight and stuff like that, you know how they go and get them interviewed. He say Teo was saying some shit. He thought he was lost and needed help. Tim Bradley said, and the shit is for real, man. The dude, I don't know, man. I think he not like us. When I'm saying, even though he's from New York, he not like us. Us street dudes, man. We handle a lot of shit. We can handle all that shit, man. Cause we done been through the gauntlet. We done been through the gauntlet. We done been through it. We gotta handle it. He can't handle all that pressure. He's 23, 24 years old. He can't handle it. So what he do? He gotta get some downgrade them motherfuckers out of his life. That's what he gotta do, man. Yeah, there's only so many times you can be lucky. Take it as a sign. One time, exactly. He better take it as a sign, man, and get up out of there, man. I don't want nothing to happen to that boy. Earl, I'm telling you gotta take it as a sign. Fizz needs to sit the fuck down. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. Sit your ass down. Stay home with the daughter and kids, man. Like J.A. say, if you go out, hire a chauffeur, hire a driver. Hire a driver. Not saying he was drinking or anything, but he do like drinking. Hire a driver. Boss E right. You ain't got too many. Hey KJ, he ain't got too many 9 lives, man. He need to get this shit together. He need to get it together before something happens to him, man. And I don't want nothing to happen to none of these guys, man. So I just wanted to bring that up, man, because I don't know how many 9 lives Earl Spence gonna have, but you ain't gonna be good for so many, or strikes, 1 strike, 2 strike, 3rd strike might be the wrong time. Yeah, there's only so many times you can be lucky. Jay, Spence needs to sit. Yeah, Spence is unbreakable. Shit. Okay. Jay, he needs to go ahead and fight Thurman and move on with his career and stop listening to his ego and them Texas motherfuckers before this shit passes by him. Yep. 1000%. All that I ain't fight Earl Spence, you ain't fight me, nigga. Fuck you. Go fight Keith Thurman, nigga. Then if Al don't want to make that Bud fight, move up. Move up and fight them dudes up there at 54. All y'all the same size. KJ, that's that Killer Cam fight getting to him. So he always wants to force the knockout. Is not good, especially when talking about fighting the top people, Lewis. Yep, exactly. And that's what he was doing. He was running in with his. Jay, did you see the fight? He was running in wide open. He ain't had no defense. Martin just caught him again. Whop, right on the temple. I'm like, what the fuck? What is Teo doing? I mean, it just, man, these dudes, man, I don't know. And I'm telling you, when these dudes get them belts and start winning, it's a totally different story, man. He got hit by a 14-year-old kid. Not his fault this time. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Yeah, I know. 14-year-old stole his mother's car, ran a red light. But still, big dog, how many lives do you have, champ? If that car wasn't bulletproof, what would have happened? The whole car was bulletproof. It wasn't car-proof, but it was bulletproof. KJ, yeah, I feel you on Spence. He got to chill, even though this wasn't his fault. 1000, man, you got to. Dude, 32 years old, man. Got kids. He too eager to impress. Stick the fundamentals. Yep. Stick to the fundamentals. Yeah. Okay. This could have happened to any one of us. What y'all talking about? A kid stole a car. We done said this before you came back in, champ. I said the whole thing. What is you talking about? Kid ran a red like his fans have some compassion. Damn, nigga, you're the one need to have some compassion. We done said that. I don't care if The kid evidently he needs to not be driving, even if it wasn't his fault. It was the second damn thing that happened to him. I've been saying all this stuff. I have compassion, but how much compassion you need to have? This is his second car accident, even if it wasn't his fault or not. Is his insurance company gonna have compassion? They gonna go up on him. So what is you talking about, champ? Teo and his ego still haven't recovered. Exactly. Exactly. And I was saying that. Why is he talking? Why building up the fight? He talking like he was the baddest man on the planet. Baddest man on the planet. Talking that shit to Rigo, Regis Prograde, Tank, and all these dudes. Now look at him. Questioning his own ability. Can't make this shit up. Black Prime is said to be owned by Bob Johnson. Hell no. Bob Johnson don't own. I put the people up who own Black Prime. Two white guys. Two white guys. Let me see if I can find that picture again. I thought I showed you. Wasn't on here when I showed the owners. I thought I put it on him. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, they might have took him there. It's two white guys who own BLK. You know what I mean? You ask what Spence needs to do with his personal life, and Jay telling you who he needs to fight next. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I got on one of my phones who owns them. It's two white guys from overseas. Y'all sound like Mikey Garcia. He needs some driving lessons. That's false advertising. BLK Prime, damn. Yeah, two white guys own BLK. Two investors. BLK Prime ain't black owned. F Black Prime and racist ass. Paulie. Yeah, Paulie was announcing the fight. That's crazy. Mm. Look, look, let me tell you what they do. This how they fix y'all. When they say who owned BLK Black Prime, right? They'll give you this guy here, the black guy. But it's not him. He's the president of the company. Two white guys invested in BLK. That's who owns the company. I got the picture somewhere. I don't think it's in this phone though. I think it's in the phone that I'm on. No, I missed that one, Lou. I also heard Rick Ross involved with Black Prime too. A lot of them probably investing in it. I don't know. They got a front man. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they all do. You know what I mean? It damn sure ain't them two, man. Um, they gonna have to. If they need BLK need to learn from the zone. You know what I mean? And don't um give all these guys money out and then you be back and forth the way you was, man. Because if you do, you're gonna be stuck, man. You gotta learn from your past. They gotta learn from the past, and if they don't, they might well be just like the zone, man. Because the zone, you see how the zone started, giving out all that money, showing all that money, and look what happened. They can't even do nothing. They can't do nothing. As long as treat the black fighters right, that's all that matters. Exactly. And if I'm them black fighters, like I said, PBC got 200 and something fighters. I'm leaving. I'm trying my best to get on that platform. If they want to give money away like that, and if they want you, man, I'm going over there and fight. I'm going over there and fight. Yeah, it's on the phone that I'm on. No, y'all confused. It was AB and his fat ass belly, not Rick Ross. Man, leave my man Can Man alone, man. You know, the Can Man just trying to get his 12 million and get up out of there. That's all. He trying to get his 12 million and get up out of there. Roy, Tom, and all the motherfuckers that couldn't move in or all got together for the Black Prime BS. I'm cool on them. Oh my God. I'll tell you, man. They say Teofimo Lopez just like disrespect Andre Ward um Big Tim Bradley at the when they had to talk to him before the fight, how they go on them little meetings and shit like that. And um What's say he ain't recognized Teofimo, man. He thought this was a different guy. He knew he needed some help there. Tim Bradley said, man. But Tarver and Paulie, you know, even Paulie can, one thing we can say about Paulie Malignaggi, he can announce. He know boxing. He can announce. You know, if anything, he can announce. He can announce. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. You know, hopefully they get better and better. Hey, maybe they'll get better and better. Zab Judah getting paid well too. I heard just for hosting duty fit. I like Zab doing that. Zab, a former fighter, he ain't gonna let these dudes get away with a lot of that stuff, man. You know, he'll break that shit up before it happens. You know what I mean? So yeah, Zab will break all that shit up before it happens. All them fighters need to get that bag now. So many boxers needing checks out here. Get a bag like Bud did. Yeah, but they not gonna give any boxer that money when his fight date, AB. February something. It's February something. You know, it's February something, man. Maybe he'll do something. He say fair play. Black Prime finally got going to make sure Mickey Bay and Tevin Farmer get the check about damn. Hey, Big Dog, did you get the $30 back, champ? Did you ever tell me you got the $30 back? You know, that's funny, man. You know, February 18th. So Jay says February 18th. So they got Adrian Broner, but I knew he was fighting Red Cat. That shit supposed to happen 3 years ago. And they got Mickey Bay, Tevin Farm on there. You know, and they need to put two more good, you know, okay undercards on there. That'd be okay. You know, now this one thing, even though I didn't want to watch the Terrence Crawford fight, but the Teo fight was so fucking boring. I just pull my fire stick out and watch Terrence Crawford fight, man. But you know, Can Man, that's my boy. You know, I'm going. You know, I got to watch the Can Man. You know, because I want him so bad to get his shit together, man, and you know, get his life together. That's all I want about for Adrian. You know, but he need to start working out, man. Tevin Farmer always got one eye on the money. Did y'all go with them eyes out? You know what I mean? Now here it go right here, y'all. Right here. I'm about to tell you who owns Black Prime. The Silicon Valley EFC Investment Group. That's who owned Black Planet. Two white men, not black men. About BLK Prime is an American entertainment company founded by the Silicon Valley EFC Investment Group in 2018. You know what I mean? So now you know. So don't let these people tell y'all it's owned by black folks. You know, it's not. You know. If Keith won his next fight like Teo opponent did, would you be disappointed? Like Teo, nah. Hey, cause Keith fighting Earl Spence Jr. If he fighting Earl Spence Jr., I don't give a fuck how you won the fight. You know what I mean? Shit, he can win the fight by split unanimous decision. Nope, I'm still looking for my money. Big Dog lying. He got paid. Don't listen to Big Dog. He lying like a shit. Oh man. Tell a farmer always got one eye on the y'all stupid as shit, man. Yeah, I seen that little front shop in Silicon Valley. Yeah, that's who owned BLK Prime. You know, two white guys. They look foreign, maybe maybe mixed or something. But the rest of them dudes, like they investing into the company, investing into the stock, like Blue Blood, BBTB. I call them BBTB, and the rest of them guys, man. Hey, hopefully they do good. Hopefully, like JA said, I mean, these guys, who's that? A KJ. A lot of these guys need to make money. Tell Al Heyman, let's go. You can't be fighting 8 to 12 months a year. You know what I mean? 18 to 12 months a year, man. You got to get out of there, get from under there, and go make some fights, man. And if you're not, hey, you got to let me go, Al. You got to let me go, champ. I'm going to try to sign with BLK, and get some fights in. They asked Bona who his top 3 pound for pound fighters. He said, I'm going to be biased. Tank, and Tank. Oh, you kidding me? Oh my God, that's funny. AB funny as shit, man. He right though. Hey, JA, I know you don't fuck with Tank like that, but Tank focus, champ. Boston E, what you think about Tank, man? You think Tank being focused, man? You know what I mean? I think this is the more focused I ever seen Tank, man. This is the focus I ever seen him, man. I like when they put them little skits out there, little 1 minute skits of him working out and shit like that. Floyd can be like, damn, I shouldn't try to fuck him and make him sign that crazy contract. That's what Floyd doing right now. Floyd Mayweather saying, damn, I shouldn't try to make Tank sign that crazy second contract. Now they got to work with my man Jaleel Hackett, man. They got to put him the face of Mayweather promotion. Rolly and Jaleel Hackett. They're always going to lose loads of money at first. I can't see them getting it back, though. There's too many platforms as it is. People don't buy as many pay-per-views these days as well. Yeah, you're right. You're right, because I damn sure ain't buy it. Let me tell y'all something. It's certain pay-per-views that I will buy. Like Keith Thurman, Earl Spence Jr. Oh, I'm buying that. And not just because Keith Thurman is my boy. I don't want to shit blanking out on me. I want to see, you know how them streams can be, man. Sometimes they cut out on you. I want to see all that. Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, I'm buying that. Matter of fact, I might be there because I'm going to the fight in DC. But the Tank and Ryan, I love Vegas. I might be there. So, in certain ones I will buy. Yeah, I think these next few years will be the real glory years for Tank. Exactly. And I didn't like him talking about retiring early. You ain't like that? Why not? I mean, yeah, because he ain't number 28. Tank saying Ryan looks too big for him. Tank saying that nigga on steroids. Hey, they just interviewed Lomachenko again. He said the same thing about Devin. He said Devin look like a fucking heavyweight. So just imagine J.A. and KJ and Boston E and all y'all, man, Lorenzo on y'all. Let's go with Tank and Lomachenko. Both of them dudes can be fighting 130 right now, right? Where Loma can be fighting 126. He's just small. But just think how big them dudes fighting dudes 2-3 times bigger than them and knocking their asses out, beating their asses. Lomachenko and Tank Davis. When Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson bigger than both of them dudes, they can't do shit. They can't do shit. Come on, man. Facts over feelings. Tank Davis, Lomachenko both can fight 130. 130 pounds. Loma should be fighting 130. They both small guys. Small guys. Knocking people out. You know what I mean? Knocking them out. Whooping their ass. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, way bigger than them dudes. They ain't doing nothing. They outboxing them. They don't have that killer instinct. They trying to outbox these dudes, and move around. Some people got it, some people don't. They ain't got the power. They both skilled fighters, but they just ain't got the power and aggressiveness. Shakur had it when he fought the old 50-year-old Marine. Devil ain't never have it. You know, it is what it is. Facts over feelings. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do what you got to do, champ. Fire stick and illegal streams too. Back in the day when Floyd was killing it, we didn't have all the streaming and shit. Cost of living crisis too. Pay-per-view records will never be broken. Never. It ain't gonna be broken. He like Rihanna been on that Canelo meet in Valdez T. Nuh-uh. He left there because they tried to put him on it. Teo don't get it at 140, sadly. Javion, what's going on, champ? Hit the like button while you're up in here, man. Tank's boxing ability is criminally overrated as well because of his KO power and ratio. Exactly. Exactly. But do you understand what I'm saying, y'all? Everybody keep talking about Lomachenko, Javante, Tank Davis. They the smallest guys at 135. The smallest. But yet, them the ones putting people out. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson just came up there, but he still is one of the biggest guys at 135. And they not doing nothing. They ain't putting nobody out. They not even aggressive. They not killers. You know? But yet, you know, people talk the stuff. Stop underrating these dudes, man. When these dudes small, they knocking bigger guys out. And with the bigger guys ain't doing nothing but running their mouth. You know? And yeah, Javion, Teo don't got it at 140, sadly. You right. If Tank never had the power he had, he would still manage to win due to his boxing ability, in my opinion. I just can't, exactly. And we only seen a little bit of it when he hurt his hand against Pitbull Cruz. That's when he had the box with one hand. But Tank can box. And we really going to see him showcase his talents now. Watch what I tell you. He going to showcase his talent and do what he's supposed to do, man. You know, now that he's by himself, he ain't got no other choice. You know, he's maturing. He's doing interviews now. He ain't got nobody taking up all the time, taking the ball. You know, well, you know, maybe 3-4 years, you know, you can break my record. And, man, come on, man. People got tired of hearing that shit. Y'all hit the like button, man. Hit the subscribe button. Come on in. We talking about the aftermath of the fights yesterday. Terrence Crawford people, they jumping for joy, and he fought David Arancian. He knocked David Arancian out, a same guy Mean Machine knocked out too in the same round, 6th round. But yet, Terrence Crawford people, they jumping for joy. They jumping for joy. They say Spence really don't want the smoke now. You know, they say Earl Spence really don't want that smoke now. Boy, these people, man, I'm telling you. Lightweight is the highest weight Tank should fight at. Yeah. Yeah, but he going to have to move up to 140. Even though, you know, he don't need to be up there, but he gotta go up there. No, because he's the money man. They're going to press him out. Tank is the money man from 140 on down. From 140 on down, he's the money man. And you can say at 147, because if Earl Spence let's say Earl Spence turns Crawford move up to 147, and I'm just saying hypothetical. I know that it ain't happening. And Tank move up right now, and Tank be up there with Boots, Virgil. Who's the money man? Who's the money man? Did you see Pacquiao? Hell no, I ain't seen no steroid Pacquiao fight. I seen some highlight. He knocked some fat guy out. And you know, hey man, I never in my life seen Teddy Atlas cry, man. Teddy Atlas was crying. He said, it's just so hurting and disheartening that this guy got to come back and box, man. You know, Teddy don't fuck with Pacquiao anyway. He say, man, it's just so disheartening that this man is trying to come back and talk about he want to fight Spence and Crawford. Dude gonna die in the ring, man. If a doc is Ugas gonna make you eat out of the spoon for a week, close your eyes, just think what Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford gonna do. Come on, man. Lightweight will always have great fighters and contenders. It always has since day one. Yeah. Yeah, 1000%. Cause look who's coming up. You got my man Bruce Shoo Shoo Curry then coming up. Come on, man. I mean, there's a lot of good, that lightweight gonna always be good, man. Got my guy Frank Scarborough Jr. He turned pro. He in his fourth fight now. He fighting 130. Come on, man. I mean, lightweight division, you're right. It's always gonna be all right. 130. When they move up to 135, man, they're gonna always have fighters up there, man. But I'm telling y'all now, man. Terrence Crawford gonna have to eventually fight an A-level opponent, a good quality fighter to get people respect. He talking about don't nobody respect him. No, we don't respect you fighting these has-been dudes that everybody already beat. You gotta stop fighting these has-beens, man, and fight somebody nobody has beaten before, or one guy has beaten before, or an A-level fighter. I mean, like Boots Ennis said, I was available. He could have called me. I mean, he could have called Boots. Wouldn't y'all love to see Terrence Crawford and Boots Ennis? I love to see it. I love it. It wouldn't be like yesterday. That's for damn sure. It wouldn't be like yesterday. Terrence Crawford be on that back foot. I think he'll be on that back foot if he fighting Boots Ennis. He damn sure gonna be on that back foot fighting Earl Spence. But the thing about Crawford, his ego and his pride and his competitive and his savvy of getting into it, then he'll want to bang with you, and that's when he fucks up. I hate that Bud fans don't call him out for it. They just accept it. Shaking my head. Yeah. I talked to one of them for about 30 minutes today. He accepted Mr. Man. I talked for him 30 minutes. He ain't calling no Bud Crawford out. He accepted. But that they brainwashed. They brainwashed. I didn't catch Crawford fight. Yeah. I mean, he was hitting Javion Crawford, knocked him off his man, but Crawford's defense is gone, man. I mean, he just get hit too much for me now. I mean, and I'm saying that's any top welterweight hitting him like that, he going out. Or he gonna wobble, stagger, and go down. Yeah, when you get a chance, go watch it, Javion. He really get hit too much, man. He really get hit too much, and I'm like, man, he lucky he ain't fighting them dudes that got that pop, or he will be in trouble. Yeah, man. So y'all hit the like button, man. I really appreciate it. If you're not a subscriber and you're watching this show, subscribe to the Rebuttal Entertainment. It really helps the channel, and I really appreciate it. All I heard was Earl Spence's name get called up, and Bud was like, we're gonna see. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. You know how when if Spence fights, Spence said, "Yeah, I want Terrence Crawford that," or Bud ain't say that. Bud ain't say that because he's gonna fight another has-been. But in April, he got his mandatory coming up. He ain't got no excuses then. He got his mandatory coming up in April, baby. Boots, Virgil Ortiz, one of them, Stinona, somebody. Speaking of Spence, I heard car accident. Yeah, he's all right though. Some 14-year-old stole their mother car, no license, speeding, ran the red light, smashed right into Earl Spence. Smashed right into him. So thank God he, like you said, his kids wasn't in the car, man. Yeah, he said thank goodness his kids wasn't in the car. Yeah, exactly. If his kids was in that car, like I said, Earl need to start reevaluate some of the shit he do. He got to start reevaluate some of the shit he do, man. Because I just don't. I think he's 32 years old. Hire a driver, even though it wasn't his fault. It's still the second car accident. You know what I mean? It's still his second car accident. Dude, like I said before, do the insurance people care if it's your fault or not? Do the insurance people care if it's his fault or not? Every time a top fighter fight anyone, Even trash can folks say stuff like, "Oh yeah, he definitely number one pound for pound now." That's what they were saying, and I was killing them yesterday on Twitter. I said, "So he number one pound for fighting David Ransian, a guy that Mean Machine and Lamont Peterson and everybody beat." Man, come on, man. That's what I'm saying. Every time, like you said, KJ, dead fighter, dead fighter. Then they be like, "Oh, can Earl beat him?" Oh man, you see, Earl can't beat him. You see that? I'm like, what is they? What are they talking about? He beat David Arassian, and everybody now say, "Can Terrence Crawford pound for pound?" And Crawford just he feeding that stuff all to them, but they don't see it. You know, they don't see it. Oh, he knocked him out. That's a knockout of the year. Man, they need to stop. Mikey Garcia. What about Mikey Garcia, Brenda? What about him? Javion Water say, if Mean Machine old opponent touching you up, that's not a good sign in the future. Then yeah, he was hitting them, and he was fighting the Winky Wright style with both arms up and stuff like that, and just coming straight forward, no jabs or nothing. Tyson Fury is the number one pound for pound. He beats everyone in the sport. he laughing. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that, man. You know, I'm with you on that one. But I don't know, man. I just don't know sometimes about fans. You know, when your favorite, you sometimes like Boston Eve say, when are you going to call your favorite fighter out and instead of keep letting get away with it? Be like, look, bud, man, I understand, man, but you got to start fighting these other fighters, man. Ain't nobody gonna keep $10 million, $8 million for the see you fight these dudes. He said Jaleel could have beat that guy as well. Yeah. I mean, Jaleel Hackett fight the 17th of December. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see my boy fight. You know, he gonna be the next champion under Mayweather Promotions, Jaleel Hackett. Shout out to him. Spence couldn't even get little Mikey out. Could nobody get little Mikey out? Name somebody who got little Mikey out, Brenda. I mean, facts over feelings, baby. Name somebody who got Mikey Garcia out. Nobody. Mikey Garcia can fight, and he got a chance. You know, he just wanted the payday. That's why he was on the defensive. And you ain't gonna knock nobody out who's on the defensive. That's why he ain't throw no punch. He ain't throw no punches. He's a FOL. That's right. Facts over feelings. You know, ain't too many people getting Mike Garcia out there. Shit. I mean, Mike is in the last fight. Mikey just wanted one more payday. You see how fat he was. He ain't even trained for that fight, man. You know, so Spence couldn't get him out because he was on the defensive. If Mikey would have probably opened up and started throwing punches or something like that, we never know. I don't care about Spence, Crawford, Mikey, none of them dudes. I'm not a fan, but that's why I can speak the way I speak. You know, I can speak the way I speak, but you never know, man. You know, I'm a Terrence Crawford fan. I KO, man. I love to see it. I love to see it. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, he just wanted last payday for his muscle cars. Exactly. He wanted to buy another muscle car. You know, he wanted to buy another muscle car. Mikey could take a punch, man. You know, but then Earl. Let me tell y'all about Earl. Earl got pop, but Earl ain't got that devastating pop like that one punch knockout shit. You know, he can with certain fighters, but not all fighters. Because Mikey Garcia said Earl wasn't even the hardest punch he fought. He was certainly Lipness, and we all know Lipness can fight. You know, we all know Lipness can fight. So I don't know about that, man. But I tell you one thing: these people need to get themselves together, man, and start fighting better quality opponents. That's what they need to do. They need to start fighting better quality opponents and stop letting their fans brainwash them and let them know, making them think that they something that they not. Earl will break you down with a number of punches. He ain't the biggest one punch KO artist. No, he not. He will break your ass down and close both your eyeballs and break the sockets and shit like that. That's what he do. That's what he do. So, we'll never know until these guys get themselves in the ring and try to put it together, man. But I'm with JA. I'm with a lot of you guys. I'm disappointed. Even though we had a hell of a fight, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed Keyshawn Davis, he didn't get that guy out, or maybe it's just me wanting more expectations. Promoters in the way. Yes, they are. 1,000% agree. 1,000% agree. You know what I mean? They got to find a way to get them out the way. Maybe Black Planet Prime can help them. Especially with PBC to give some of them, drop some of them fighters they got. And maybe they can go sign with other people. Then you can make these fights, But these promoters ain't doing nothing but holding the stuff up. Promoters and managers. It's like I said, the sanctioning bodies, Brenda, get some gut. The sanctioning body who really runs boxing. Oh, and that's another guy, folks praising Sandra Martin for beating Mikey Garcia, but wasn't he already out the door after Spence? Correct me if I'm wrong, Lord. 1,000%. You ain't wrong. 1,000%. Mike, if you see his body, he ain't even trained. He didn't even train. Yeah, before the weekend, I was looking forward to the fight. They were all pretty underwhelming. Yeah, yeah. I mean, when you see these fighters like Big Baby, Little Baby, and Terrence Crawford getting hit a lot, you know what I mean? I mean, they look like, damn, where y'all defense at? Are you gonna do any defense? Bud got touched up, but Big Baby, Little Baby got touched up a lot. Teofimo, he just lost it, man. He has no confidence in himself. Even the young guy they were talking about, I mean, that was on the top rank card. I mean, he all right. He up and coming fighter. But they make it like Tank said, top rank gotta have them making these guys bigger than what they really are. I heard some fool say Big Baby, Little Baby beat Deontay Wilder. I ain't never shake my head. Wilder hit that boy one time will knock his whole head off. That boy get hit too much. Man, you see that punch them dudes were hitting Gerald Miller Anderson with? Man, come on, man. People get carried away with that stuff, man. Wilder will knock that boy out, man. He better stay in his lane. People get too carried away hyping these guys up. Yeah. Yeah. And like I said before everybody came on, KJ, especially these young black fighters. Every time these young black fighters who look gifted come out, everybody be like, oh, he's the next. He's the good. Look at Speedy Ellis. Look at Keyshawn Davis. Oh, they the goods. They the goods. Nah, nigga, they ain't the goods. Let's wait a minute until they get in the ring with some better competition and let's see if they good. Keyshawn just remind me of Shakur Stevenson. They fight the same way with no pop. With no pop. Tank Davis knocked that nigga out yesterday that he was fighting. He would knocked him out 4 rounds. It wouldn't have went 4 rounds. The way Keyshawn was touching him, just imagine if that was Tank touching him. And they were like, oh yeah, this guy never been knocked out or nothing like that. He's a doable guy. Yeah, but look who he's fighting. Yeah, Keyshawn Young. Okay, yeah, he still got a chance. But, y'all ain't gonna keep using that young thing. I keep telling y'all that. You cannot keep using that these fighters are young. When you gonna stop saying these fighters are young? And Boots, yeah, Boots said, I really understand why Boots mad. Boots said I was available Terrence Crawford could have called me. I would fought him. Hey, look, Boot said I would have fought him. But man, the hype job is real with these guys, man. And it's like us fans keep letting these guys get away with this stuff, man. When we gonna stop letting these guys get away with it? When we gonna start calling these dudes out? You know what I mean? Call your favorite fighter out and tell them they trash. Not trash, but you got to do better. You got to fight better quality opponents. We're not gonna keep spending our money while you fighting the Arancians and Benavidez and people like that, man. Oh man. Top Rank, get Teo off the. Stop letting Teo be the last. Man, put Teo on the undercard. He don't need to be the headliner no more. He's done. Put Teofimo Lopez on the undercard. Like, let's say the Catterall and Josh Taylor fight. Teo need to be on the undercard, man. No more leading up. Exactly. Brenda right. Stop buying pay-per-view trash. Yep, I ain't buy neither one of them joints yesterday. I know the next fight, well, if I'm not there, I will buy, and most likely I'll probably be there. The Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, I'm going to be there, or I'm going to buy that. That's something worth buying to me. Everybody think differently, but I think that's something worth buying. So it depends on who's fighting. Because I know that's going to be an action-packed fight. I know everybody going to be there. Going to be sellout crowd. People underestimating Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia can fight. They can fight. They can say whatever they want. The young dude can fight, man. And he's just getting better. And you talking about big now. Ryan is big. Big Dog say Tank pay-per-view is worthy. Depends on who he's fighting. Depends on who he's fighting. Him and Ryan Garcia is worthy. If I'm not there, yeah, that's worthy. I'm gonna pay for that. The Tank pay-per-view is worthy. No, is Devin Haney pay-per-view worthy? No. Is the undisputed champion of the world pay-per-view worthy? Oh my God. Tank and Ryan Garcia, I will pay for that. That shit Bud Crawford did last night, nah. But he was available. People was getting on Spencer and Keith for not fighting Booth and the other young guy, but somehow Bud always seemed to get a pass. 1,000%. 1,000%. We're going to see how he get passed in April, though, because he got mandatories, and it's one of them. He got to fight one of them. Tank, Boots, Boo Boo, Worthy. That, if you like, fights like that, Big Dog, with undercards like that is worthy. You know what I mean? Well, you got undercards like that is worthy. But for some people, it's probably not going to be. Will I pay for that? Nah. Tank versus any top 5 at lightweight is worthy, really. Tank versus Devin, Tank versus Shakur, Tank versus Ryan, Tank versus Lomachenko. They're all worthy on pay-per-view. Tank anybody. He the new face of boxing. Tank versus anybody is worthy because Tank is the new face of boxing, man. It's just simple as that. Facts over feelings. Facts over feelings. Devontae Davis is the face of boxing, and him on pay-per-view is worth and is what it should be. Gotta go, peace. Yeah. Thanks for coming in, Brenda. Hit the like button, subscribe, tell somebody to subscribe, tell a friend, Brenda. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, man. But yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm about to get up out of here myself, man. Watch some, got something to do in the morning, man. But I thank everybody for coming in. But we're gonna see. 2023 We're gonna see what happens with all these fights. Then we're really gonna see what's worthy and what's not worthy. You know what I mean? So we'll see. Y'all hit the like button, subscribe to your channel if you're not a subscriber. The Rebuttal Entertainment. It was nice talking to you guys tonight. Talk to you guys tomorrow, same time. Peace and blessings, everybody.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mine.